Be Wealthy and Smart, episode 1339.
Step into a world of wealth and financial freedom without budgets, boredom, or bosses on Be Wealthy and Smart. And now, here's your host, Linda P. Jones.
Welcome to Be Wealthy and Smart. I'm Linda P. Jones, America's Wealth Mentor, empowering women and men worldwide to financial freedom. On today's show, we're going to talk all about stablecoins, what they are, and how they're becoming real money. Now, if you aren't that versed in crypto, you may not know that a stablecoin is something that stays at a stable value. How Wikipedia describes it is a stablecoin is a type of cryptocurrency where the value of the digital asset is supposed to be pegged to a reference asset, which is either fiat money, exchange-traded commodities, or other cryptocurrency. It basically has a relatively stable price, and most stablecoins try to stay at a $1 value. So it would be similar to a $1 value placed in a money market account, for example. The stablecoins that exist right now are USDC, which is issued by a company called Circle, which is planning to go public this year, and Tether, symbol USDT, and most recently, Ripple announced they will be creating a new stablecoin. And why this is relevant is because recently, U.S. Senators Loomis and Gillibrand proposed bipartisan stablecoin legislation that will not only provide legality for stablecoins to actually become real money, but it also opens the door for them to have FDIC insurance backing. On April 17th, Cynthia Loomis and Kirsten Gillibrand revealed bipartisan legislation for clear regulatory framework for payment stablecoins. It's called the Loomis-Gillibrand Payments Stablecoin Act, and what they say the law does is protect consumers, enable innovation, and promote U.S. dollar dominance while preserving the dual banking system. The big picture behind what is happening here is money is being digitized. Just like we went through the internet and words being digitized and commerce being digitized, we're now going through money being digitized and being able to send it as easily as sending an email. Now, one thing that people don't realize is there are regulations for banking that cryptocurrency has to follow. But there's nothing specific that says in legislation what cryptocurrency is. So effectively, cryptocurrency doesn't exist from a legal perspective at this time. But the stablecoins like Tether's USDT and Circle's USDC are some of the most popular digital assets in the crypto market. They're increasingly used for payment. And that's where they get more into Ripple's realm. Ripple, having XRP created basically for payments, has now announced that they will be offering a stablecoin. And that's very good news, both for Ripple shareholders and for XRP cryptocurrency holders, in my opinion. You see, USDC has done everything by the book as far as I can tell. But there's a lot of criticism for USDT or Tether. The reason why USDT is criticized is because it has never been audited by one of the big four accounting firms. Tether has long been criticized for not holding enough assets to guarantee a 1-to-1 ratio or being able to keep the value of Tether held at $1. What's backing up Tether are some government bonds, some cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin, and other assets that an auditor would likely find unacceptable. The good news about Ripple offering a stablecoin is they follow all the rules and regulations and now have over 500 relationships with financial organizations worldwide, with 90% of their customers being outside of the US. Ripple providing a stablecoin means we have assurances they're going to do it by the book, and they're going to have it backed 1-to-1 with the proper US bond portfolio that laws require today. Now, back to the stablecoin bill. One of the key provisions is it encompasses stringent reserve requirements for issuers and operational guidelines. This is really key in order for those stablecoins to be reliable and really stable without the concern of losing value. Issuers must either be non-depository trust institutions registered with the Financial Reserve Board of Governors or depository institutions authorized for stablecoin issuance. Financial institutions seeking to enter the stablecoin arena must establish dedicated subsidiaries for this purpose. But what's most important is that registered issuers of stablecoins are mandated to maintain full dollar backing for their stablecoins. That rules out the use of algorithmic stablecoins. You might remember Luna was an algorithmic stablecoin that had trouble with its value because it was pegged to an algorithm rather than having the correct and full assets behind it. This bill will stop that from happening in the future. The bill also imposes a cap on the issuance of stablecoins by non-depository trust companies, limiting it to $10 billion. Beyond this threshold, institutions must secure authorization as national payment stablecoin issuers. Now, one interesting thing about this bill is it does establish a receivership regime with the Federal Deposit Insurance Corporation, or FDIC. What this does is it gives an order of priority, claims validity, and payment stablecoins classifications as customer assets rather than belonging to the issuer. So the stablecoins don't belong to the issuing company, they belong to the customer, and this law makes that clear. Also, the law says it protects consumers by mandating one-to-one reserves, prohibiting algorithmic stablecoins, and requiring stablecoin issuers to comply with U.S. anti-money laundering and sanctions rules. So what effectively this is doing is making stablecoins equivalent to money. They're making it eligible for the FDIC, the Federal Deposit Insurance Corporation backing. They're making sure it's one-to-one backed with the proper assets. They're making sure they follow regulations just as banks do up front for Know Your Customer and anti-money laundering. And I'm sure it's going to be setting up regular audits to make sure that the assets backing the stablecoin are there. From an investment perspective, the exciting investment opportunity here is that 2 of these companies are still available for private investment. That means if you're an accredited investor, which is someone who has $1 million in investable assets outside of their home, or makes $200,000 of income per year or $300,000 of joint income per year, and in some cases other professional licenses might qualify you, can invest in the private companies, the private equity, the businesses behind issuing the stablecoins. That would be Circle and Ripple. They're still available to invest in. And your first investment is $2,500. Click my link below and you'll get an additional $500 credit toward an investment. Circle has already announced that they will be going public this year, so this may be your last opportunity to invest in them before the IPO. If you haven't yet subscribed to Be Wealthy and Smart, hit the subscribe button and you'll be notified as soon as new podcasts are available. And all of my podcasts are on my website at lindapjones.com/podcasts. And while you're there, sign up for my weekly newsletter for more tips for your financial freedom. That's all for today. Until next time, live the good life and be wealthy and smart.
Thank you for listening to Be Wealthy and Smart with Linda P. Jones. Share the wealth and tell your family and friends about the show. Check out our website, blog, and social media for more riches at www.bewealthyandsmart.com.